Do you ever wake up feeling a bit sluggish? Even after a decent night's sleep, perhaps you find yourself reaching for a mid-morning snack because that breakfast just didn't quite hold you. Or maybe you notice your energy dipping unexpectedly before lunch. It's a painful reality many of us face, especially as we navigate our seasoned years, that our morning meal, often heralded as the most important of the day, can actually be subtly undermining our energy, clouding our minds, and even contributing to digestive discomfort. The secret is, without even realizing it, many of us are making a few common breakfast mistakes that, while seemingly harmless, can have a surprisingly big impact on how we feel and function throughout our day. But here's the good news. These mistakes are incredibly easy to fix, and the solutions are often delicious and deeply satisfying. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the 6 worst breakfast mistakes many seniors make, and more importantly, what simple, delicious, and truly beneficial foods you can enjoy instead to boost your energy, sharpen your mind, support your digestion, and help you feel your very best all day long. Make sure you watch right to the very end, because I've got something for you that might just surprise you and completely change how you think about your morning. Let's start right away with the first big mistake, one that many of us are guilty of without even realizing the full impact it has. That's skipping breakfast entirely. It might be because you don't feel hungry first thing in the morning, or perhaps you're simply too busy, rushing to get to an appointment or start your day's activities. Some people even believe that skipping breakfast will help them lose weight, but often, the opposite happens. Think of your body like a car. Would you try to drive it all day without putting any fuel in the tank? Of course not. Your brain, your muscles, and every organ in your body needs fuel to function optimally. And breakfast is that essential first refuel after a long night. When you skip it, your blood sugar can drop, leading to that mid-morning sluggishness, difficulty concentrating, and often, an overwhelming hunger later in the day that can cause you to overeat at lunch or dinner, or reach for unhealthy snacks. What's more, skipping meals can actually slow down your metabolism, making it harder for your body to burn calories efficiently. For seniors, this can also contribute to muscle loss over time, as your body might start breaking down muscle tissue for energy if it's not getting enough nutrients from food instead of skipping. Even a small, nutrient-dense breakfast can make a world of difference. Consider a hard-boiled egg or two, which are easy to prepare ahead of time and packed with protein. Protein is fantastic for keeping you full and supporting muscle health. Or, a small container of plain Greek yogurt with a handful of berries can provide quick protein, calcium, and antioxidants without being too heavy. Even a simple banana with a small handful of almonds offers a good balance of natural sugars for quick energy, plus healthy fats and fiber to sustain you. The key is to break that overnight fast gently and effectively. Someone like Sarah, who used to skip breakfast every day, always felt herself dragging by 10 a.m., constantly reaching for a biscuit with her tea. Once she started just having a small banana and a few almonds before heading out for her morning walk. She noticed a remarkable difference in her energy levels and found she wasn't nearly as ravenous by lunchtime. It really is about giving your body what it needs to kickstart the day right. Now that we've talked about the pitfalls of skipping breakfast, let's move on to the second common mistake, relying heavily on sugary cereals and pastries. These are often the go-to for convenience and taste. Aren't they? Those colorful boxes of cereal marketed as part of a complete breakfast can be incredibly misleading. And a warm, flaky croissant or a sweet muffin feels like a treat. But the truth is, most of these options are loaded with refined carbohydrates and added sugars, offering little in the way of sustained energy or essential nutrients. When you start your day with a big dose of sugar, your blood sugar levels spike rapidly, giving you a quick burst of energy. But what goes up must come down, and usually quite quickly. This leads to a dramatic crash, leaving you feeling tired, irritable, and craving more sugar just a couple of hours later. This cycle of highs and lows puts a strain on your body, and, over time, can contribute to issues like insulin resistance, weight gain, and even inflammation, which are certainly things we want to avoid as we get older. Think about many of the boxed cereals, the instant oatmeal packets with added flavorings, croissants, donuts, muffins, or even many of those so-called breakfast bars that are really just glorified candy bars. Instead, embrace the power of whole grains and complex carbohydrates. The champion here is truly plain rolled oats, not the instant, sugary kind, but good old-fashioned rolled oats. They are packed with soluble fiber, which helps to slow down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream, providing a steady release of energy that lasts much longer. This fiber is also fantastic for your heart health and digestion. You can make a batch of oatmeal and add your own healthy ingredients, fresh berries for antioxidants and extra fiber, a sprinkle of nuts or seeds like walnuts or chia seeds for healthy fats and protein, and perhaps a dash of cinnamon, which has been shown to help regulate blood sugar. John, for instance, used to start every day with a bowl of his favorite frosted cereal. He loved the taste, but found himself exhausted by mid-morning. When he switched to a bowl of plain oatmeal topped with fresh blueberries and a few chopped almonds, he was surprised by how much fuller and more energetic he felt. Without that familiar sugar crash, this simple change transformed his mornings and his focus. Now that we've discussed the pitfalls of skipping breakfast and those sugar-laden morning treats, let's turn our attention to another common misstep that can quietly undermine your health: choosing low-fat options that are actually high in sugar and processed ingredients. For decades, we were told that fat was the enemy, and so many of us diligently sought out foods labeled low-fat or fat-free. The problem is, when food manufacturers remove fat, they often need to add something back in to make the product taste good, and that something is almost always sugar. So, you might think you're making a healthy choice by grabbing that low-fat fruit on the bottom yogurt. But if you look closely at the label, you'll often find it's brimming with added sugars and artificial ingredients. These foods lack the healthy fats that are absolutely crucial for your brain function, hormone production, and most importantly, for keeping you feeling full and satisfied. Healthy fats play a vital role in nutrient absorption, especially for fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. Without them, your body can't properly utilize these essential nutrients. Think about the common culprits: many low-fat yogurts, low-fat muffins or pastries, and even some processed breakfast meats like sausages or bacon that, while not low-fat, are often loaded with unhealthy types of fats, excessive sodium, and nitrates. Instead, it's time to embrace whole, natural fats. Not all fats are created equal, and the right ones are incredibly beneficial. A fantastic example is full-fat Greek yogurt. Unlike its low-fat, sugary counterparts, full-fat Greek yogurt is much higher in protein, helping you stay full. And it contains healthy fats that are good for your brain and overall satiety. It also often contains beneficial probiotics for gut health. Another excellent source of healthy fats is the humble avocado. Creamy, delicious, and packed with monounsaturated fats, fiber, and various vitamins. Avocado can be a wonderful addition to your breakfast. Slice it onto whole grain toast, or serve it alongside your eggs. Nuts and seeds, like almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds, are also powerhouses of healthy fats, fiber, and even some protein. Mary, who always opted for low-fat yogurt thinking it was the healthiest choice, found herself feeling hungry again shortly after breakfast, when she switched to full-fat Greek yogurt and added a sprinkle of chia seeds. She was amazed at how much longer she felt satisfied and how much more energy she had. It's a complete game changer. Moving on from fats, let's tackle the fourth crucial mistake: not getting enough protein at breakfast. This is a big one. Especially as we age, protein is the building block for practically everything in your body: your muscles, bones, skin, hair, and even your hormones and enzymes. As we get older, we face a natural process called sarcopenia, which is age-related muscle loss. To combat this and maintain strength, mobility, and a healthy metabolism, it becomes even more vital to consume adequate protein, especially at each meal. Many traditional breakfast options, like a slice of toast with jam or just a piece of fruit, are notoriously low in protein. The consequences of not getting enough protein are significant. You might feel weaker. Your metabolism could slow down. You'll feel hungry again very quickly after eating, leading to more snacking. And even your immune system can be compromised. Ideally, you should aim for around 20 to 30 grams of protein at breakfast to really make a difference. So, what should you eat instead? Eggs are truly the gold standard. They're affordable, versatile, and packed with high-quality protein, along with essential nutrients like choline, which is fantastic for brain health, and all the essential amino acids your body needs. You can enjoy them scrambled, boiled, poached, or even in a quick omelet with some vegetables. Another excellent protein source is cottage cheese. It's rich in casein protein, which is a slow-digesting protein, meaning it keeps you full for longer. You can enjoy it with some fresh fruit or even savory with a sprinkle of black pepper. For those who enjoy something a bit different, leftover cooked lean protein from dinner the night before, like chicken breast or a piece of salmon, can make a surprisingly delicious and highly satisfying breakfast. And for convenience, especially if you're on the go or prefer a liquid breakfast, a scoop of good quality protein powder blended into a smoothie with fruit and some spinach can be a fantastic option. Robert, who used to have just a piece of toast and a cup of coffee for breakfast, often felt weak and tired, especially when he tried to do any physical activity. Once he started adding 2 or 3 eggs to his breakfast every morning, either scrambled or boiled. He noticed a significant increase in his strength and stamina, and he had much more energy for his daily walks. This simple shift in his protein intake made him feel truly revitalized. We've covered some really important ground so far, from avoiding those hidden sugars to ensuring you're getting enough quality protein. But there are still 2 more crucial mistakes that can often go unnoticed, and they might surprise you. Next, we need to talk about the 5th mistake: neglecting fiber-rich foods at breakfast. Fiber is often overlooked, isn't it? It's not as flashy as protein or healthy fats, but it's an absolute powerhouse for your health, especially as you get older. Fiber is crucial for maintaining a healthy digestive system, preventing constipation, which is a common complaint among seniors, and also plays a key role in managing blood sugar levels and cholesterol. Many processed breakfast foods, unfortunately, are stripped of their natural fiber content, leaving you with foods that pass through your system quickly, offering little sustained energy or nutritional benefit. There are 2 main types of fiber-soluble fiber, which dissolves in water and helps lower cholesterol and regulate blood sugar, and insoluble fiber, which adds bulk to your stool and helps food pass through your digestive system smoothly. Both are equally important. When you don't get enough fiber, you might experience sluggish digestion, irregular bowel movements, energy dips due to unstable blood sugar, and a persistent feeling of hunger because fiber helps you feel full. So, what should you eat to boost your fiber intake at breakfast? Load up on natural fiber sources. Berries are fantastic. Blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries are not only delicious, but also packed with fiber and beneficial antioxidants. They're perfect to add to your oatmeal, yogurt, or even a smoothie. Beyond oatmeal, choose other true whole grains. Look for bread labeled 100% whole grain or whole wheat as the first ingredient. Quinoa, often thought of as a lunch or dinner grain, can also be a wonderful fiber-rich breakfast option, especially if cooked and served warm with some fruit and nuts. And don't forget nuts and seeds like chia seeds and flax seeds. Just a tablespoon of ground flaxseed or chia seeds sprinkled over your yogurt or oatmeal can add a significant boost of fiber and omega-3 fatty acids. Lastly, don't shy away from vegetables at breakfast. Adding a handful of spinach to your omelet or some diced bell peppers and tomatoes can provide a wonderful dose of fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Carol, for example, had struggled with irregular digestion for years. Once she started making sure her breakfast included a generous serving of mixed berries and a tablespoon of ground flaxseed in her morning oatmeal. She noticed a remarkable improvement in her digestive regularity and felt consistently lighter and more energized. Finally, let's address the sixth and perhaps most insidious breakfast mistake: drinking sugary beverages instead of water or truly healthy options. It's easy to overlook what we drink, but many popular breakfast beverages are hidden sources of vast amounts of sugar and empty calories. We're talking about fruit juices that aren't 100% pure juice, or even those that are 100% but consumed in large quantities without the beneficial fiber of the whole fruit. Sweetened coffee drinks, sodas, or even energy drinks. These beverages offer a quick, fleeting sugar rush that is almost inevitably followed by a crash, leaving you feeling more tired than before. They contribute significantly to weight gain without providing any real nutritional value, and they can worsen dehydration, which is surprisingly common in seniors and can affect everything from your energy levels to your cognitive function and even your digestion. Your body needs proper hydration to function optimally, and sugary drinks simply don't provide that in the same way water does. So, what should you drink instead? The best choice, hands down, is water. Make it your primary beverage. Start your day with a large glass of water even before you eat. It helps to rehydrate your body after a long night and kickstarts your metabolism. Unsweetened tea or coffee, consumed in moderation, can also be good choices. Offering antioxidants. Just be mindful of how much sugar or creamer you add. If you truly enjoy fruit juice, opt for 100% pure fruit juice and consider diluting it with water to reduce its sugar concentration. Better yet, eat the whole fruit for all the beneficial fiber. And if you like smoothies, make them at home using whole fruits, vegetables, a scoop of protein powder, and unsweetened almond milk or water. This way, you get all the nutrients and fiber without the added sugars you find in pre-made options. David always started his day with a large glass of orange juice from concentrate, thinking he was getting a healthy dose of vitamin C. He often felt sluggish and had trouble focusing in the mornings. When he switched to starting his day with a large glass of plain water, followed by a small cup of unsweetened green tea, he noticed a profound difference in his mental clarity and sustained energy throughout the morning. So, we've explored those 6 common breakfast traps: skipping meals altogether, falling for the allure of sugary cereals, getting fooled by deceptive low-fat labels, missing out on vital muscle-supporting protein, skimping on essential fiber, and unconsciously consuming too many sugary beverages. And for each of these, we've found wonderful, easy-to-incorporate alternatives that truly nourish your body and mind. Remember, embarking on these changes isn't about perfection overnight. It's about taking small, manageable steps, one healthy choice at a time. Each healthy choice you make builds on the last, creating a powerful ripple effect throughout your day and your overall well-being. You have the power to fuel your body and mind in ways that truly support your vibrant, active life. I'd love to hear from you. What's your go-to healthy breakfast? Or which of these changes are you most excited to try first? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, a like, as that really helps us reach more people who can benefit from this vital information. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more practical tips and insights designed to help you live your best life at every age. Because truly, every day is a new opportunity to nourish yourself, to feel more energized, more vibrant, and more alive. You deserve to embrace every morning with zest and vigor. Live your best life at every age,